Right, for you guys that just wanted a small instructional video, I'm gonna do a couple of instructional bits on GIMP for you guys. So we're gonna start with something that's a little bit harder to well, something that's gonna kind of like bewilder a lot of people to start with. So we're gonna make a crappy little GIF image, and I'm gonna show you how to do that just using like a transparent image. So here I've got a picture of a scar from Creative Destruction. So I'm going to drop this in. Now, as you can see, it's already transparent because it's got a alpha channel, which you can find under Layer, Transparency, Alpha Channel. Now you can see this has already got it. You have to add this to any image you want to do. This here is the part where you can cut out any other colours around the edge of an image and to resize, etc. But at the moment we're not worried about that. What we want is to create a silly little GIF image. So we got our first one for the base. You drop in the next one on top, and when you've done that, you use this little icon here, which you can actually move. As you can see, you can twist it. So if I'm going to just literally move it just the slightest little bit, rotate, so that will rotate. Grab another one and drag it on top of that, and then you rotate it again very slightly, so you can see that you're only doing it a touch. Rotate, grab another one and drop that on top as well, and then just move that one just a little bit more. Rotate. Make sure you're hitting the rotate button when you do it, or else it's not going to work. When you actually drop the next one on, it's going to throw it back to where it was originally. So I'm now going to do this, so you can see now I've got a line of them. So let's put one more just to do it. So I can drop that on, and then we'll move this one as well. Just making sure that you keep to the same size, or it's going to look a bit funny when it moves in one spot. You got to make sure that you keep it going. Right, so now so far we've got this, and it looks a bit strange like that, but then we go File, we go Export As. Alright, now on the top of here I'm going to completely take the name off. Now it said PNG. PNG is the file that is transparent. Alright, so now what I want to do is I want to put scar.gif for GIF, and we then hit export. Now it will say cancel that because it's going to try. Oh, hang on, export, and yes, obviously, sorry, you've got to crop it. Sorry. Now you get some options when you do this. Now you have to click this one that says as animation. Now this is how long it takes before it changes to the next one. I'm going to leave it as 100 at the moment. Use delay entered for frames. Use disposal, and then here where it says I don't care, right? You don't want to combine it unless you want to see the whole lot as it moves. But if you just want it to replace, so you only see one, hit that and hit that. Now basically, when you actually open that image, now one second, let me just come to my OBS. I want to make sure that you can see this. So hang on a moment. This is where this is. One second. Let me one minute. Let me just change this window capture to a screen capture, because that'll make it a lot easier. 2 seconds, dude. Hang on, go here, and we want display capture. Okay, so here we go, it's display capture. Let me just bring this back down. Right, so now that I've got that, here is your file, scar. So when I double click on this, there you go, as you can see, it moves. So you have to add each layer and move it to where you want it, or do what you need to do with it to get it to move the way you want it to. Basically, then that's that file done. If you want to cut and make like something transparent, let me just get rid of this, and I'll find something that's not transparent for you guys. Hang on, I don't know what I've got here at the moment. No, that one is already. Hang on. I've got the perfect file actually at the moment. OBS streaming stuff, OBS. Hang on a minute. Let's see what this is. Oh no, that's right. Okay, yeah, that's actually perfect. A perfect example. So if you wanted a camera for your stream, and you've got this. Right, so basically you've got where your camera would be inside, all this on the edge, and the white bit in the middle is actually in the way, because you want this like little brown area to be as a frame. So if you wanted to make a frame, you go down to transparency, add alpha channel, you click on this icon at the top here, which is 2 dots, you click on the white area, press delete, and that is what will happen. It will take away all of anything that's white, or that colour that you've clicked onto. So if I was to click the brown here like this and then do that, it's going to take that away as well. Yeah, so it's going to leave it blank. Control Z to undo. Yeah. So all I wanted was just that bit out of the way, so it's like that, and then you come here, you file, you export. Now you can leave the name, it doesn't matter, as long as whatever you put in, like so frame dot png. So if it was a JPEG, you put PNG. So when you export that as a PNG file, don't worry about any of this because this is all fine. Just export it, and basically when I exit this, yeah. So hang on a moment. So now I've got that, and it should be under frame, which is this one. So if I come to, hang on, let me do it the easy way. Let me grab this, drag it to OBS, and I'll drop it. As you can see through the frame because you've PNG'd it. Yeah. So yeah, that is just like a quick basic tutorial. Anything else that anyone would want me to show them to do with GIMP, because I'm only showing the basics at the moment of how to get what you're looking for. Basically, hit me up in the chat, in the messages below, and I'll try and actually put a bit more on there for you guys. Or if you're in my Discord server, hit me up with a message and I will give you a little bit more information on this. But you've got paintbrush, pen, so on and so forth. So if you wanted to create something of your own, you could just file, new, and then template. You can have a template or whatever, you know, A4, A1, whatever size you want. There's lots here, like web banner leaderboard, so on and so forth. There's so much on here that you can actually use to create with. You can just place anything. So if you actually let me cancel that. If you've painted a picture or you've done a picture or something that you wanna do stuff to, all you basically have to do is hang on a moment. So is it? No, it's not that one. I think it's this one. This is one of mine that I have done. Obviously I've found these on Google, these two images, like Naughty and Venom, and all I've done is just get rid of the edge using this tool with both of them, and then put them together so it looks like this. But yeah, it's an easy program to use when you know what you're doing. So I'm gonna say to you, anything else you struggle with, then that's fine. Actually, one thing I am going to show you just before, so if I get, let's just say this one. I don't know what this is because I can't see it properly at the moment, and I don't really go in my OBS streaming folder that often, because of the simple fact that it's all set up. Right, so if you wanted to layer, transparency, and these here are like brushes, so if you wanted to grab that one and then hit the eraser, which is this one here. This is the rubber. Yeah, obviously this is color picker and fill. So yeah, all you have to do then is, and you can resize here. These are the sizes here. Yeah, so you can make it as big as you want. So if you wanted to do that and just cut out some stars, you can do that as well. Yeah, so you can do what you want. I mean, if you wanted to, you could just rub the whole thing out and just have a completely blank, transparent piece. But then that seems kind of pointless. So Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Yeah, we'll get rid of all of that. So if you really wanted just one star right in the middle, you can do this and bring it up as large as you possibly can. And 1 second, then I'll show you how you rotate the star. So it'll be an angle, so you just hit the angle, and as you can see, when you hit the angle and move it like this, hang on, let's give it a really good, so you can see now that it's straightening out. So you can actually do all the way around. So then look, so if you wanted to just go like that, so that's what you see, or you want to hold it down and move it just a little bit, so it rubs out a little bit more. Hang on, it's not actually rubbing, but yeah, you could just do that if you wanted to, and just click away both ways and that to make a bigger thing. But to reset the sizes of these, you just hit these to where you want them, and it will take it back down to the normal size, which then will give you whatever you're looking for. But yes, any mistakes you make, just hit Control Z and it will get rid and that. So yes, at the same time, any other things that you people might need to know or want to ask me to maybe show to do with GIMP, you're more welcome to hit me up and let me know what parts of GIMP you would like to understand a little bit more about. So yes, I hope that this was a little bit of help to you guys, and I hope that that has helped.